We have another choppy day in the market where the market hasn't moved much, but if you do look at that, we're still at $2.5 trillion. So the market is showing you money is rotating within, and some of these assets are being rebalanced. When you look at the altcoin side of things, this is one of the structure which I'm looking at. The partial model of this should get invalidated if the price decides to ride higher. If the price actually shows you that the double bottom and that measured move is completed here and it is a clear breakout and retest, the bounce should confirm that. But till then, you still have the possibility of this leg, a 3 to 4% to the downside in the altcoin market. This is going to be an opportunity if it drops. Why I'm saying that? Dollar is breaking to the upside. On a daily chart, it actually showed this pattern. That's an inverse head and shoulder on a micro level, highlighting the fact that dollar may go up to 106 levels, which means during that 2-3 day span, don't be surprised if the price actually didn't move or it dropped back to retest these lows. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Guys, those who live in North America, especially the Canadian side, I'm like, no, this is March. I'm surprised that we just had a day with feels like minus 16. It was like minus 8 in the morning. And I think most likely we expect snow tomorrow morning. I'm like, this is the end of March. Where the hell is the spring? Oh, the climate is hard, man. The climate is hard. Anyway, let's talk about the markets. Bitcoin dominance is still at that level of support and it is trying to bounce off. We really would like to see this breaking to the downside, but last 3 times it got a bounce at that level. So if it does bounce, there is no surprise there, which means the drop scenario which the altcoin market is showing may play out. But again, all of this is a micro level view which you are looking at. What you should be rather looking at is a zoomed out view where you would like to look for what's possible. And that's exactly where when you reach a 3-day chart, or at least a weekly chart to that matter, it shows you that the Bitcoin dominance had this big leg in which this candle precisely is holding. So even after that, which was, back in 27th Feb, right now it's been 22 days. Still, the price didn't move above or below. So that particular candle is still active. That move of the market is still active. We would like to see that getting invalidated. So on the Bitcoin terms, if you do look at the total corrective leg here, if you want to put it this way, you'll actually see that the market did its move to the upside and the downside. And this final leg of that correction was deep, whether it's here or here. So that kind of looks okay for me. Now, I really would like to see these kind of a move to the upside. But usually when you have a trend change, what happens in the market is there is an ABC which goes against that particular trend. So it should be a micro ABC like this, and then a slow ABCDE till the bottom. And then you start this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a reversal happening there, which is again a micro reversal. But more importantly, what you should be looking at in these is primarily the actual range. That's where a lot of people make money. Remember that quote from Warren Buffett: big money is not buying, big money is not selling, big money is waiting. So that patience is important. Now, patience for what? You should know what you are looking for and wait till the price reaches that point. So if you were that lucky guy who bought in here, you literally waited for it to reach a reversal signal. Perfect. Now, if you are that guy who bought at this local bottom, now you're waiting for something similar. The market is showing you this kind of a possibility. Maybe you will sell here, maybe you will sell here. It depends on what type of an investor you are. But once you know this is having most odds in the market, now it's literally waiting for it to play out. Now, the moment you actually zoom out on the Bitcoin chart, you kind of see the choppiness in the market. Now, if it does a rising 2 here or a rising 3, that's still massively bullish, which means you're soon going to test the all-time highs range or put in an all-time high in Bitcoin. It can be a wide move like this, or it can just start there. That one leg can reach there and then the correction may slow down. Whatever it is, you should follow the price. Now you have an idea of what the range looks like. Historically, once you have these ranges playing out, keep your eyes focused on that. Last time Bitcoin did something like this was back in 2021 in this range. Remember, the price did almost exactly the same thing. You had these 3 ranges at the top, you had these at the bottom. Why am I highlighting that a lot? Because right now, for some reason, you are doing this leg. You had a big drop here. The next drop was not small, but it was not big like this, and it did not reach this point. It made a higher low. So you literally had a higher high and a higher low, which showed maybe we are going to go up to put one more. After that, the price came down to put a lower low. Then it confirmed the change of trend with a lower high. That was the confirmation which the market gave you. So if it is us, the scientific investor family, we rely more on education, which means now you know what to look for. If the price is still showing you that signal, it's easy. But sometimes what the market does is the higher high, higher low, higher high, and then a lower low. So you literally had to wait for another confirmation here where you would have exited the market. So if you're a pattern guy rather than a price structure guy, you would be looking for this as a double top, a breakout retest, and a rejection where you're like, okay, the trend is changing. Fine. Now we come to the current scenario where you are in. As of now, if you want to get that pattern, you're looking for something like this or something like this. Both of them plays out. Great. In both cases, you have that local upside. If you are a price structure guy, now we are looking at this, the 1, the 2, the 3. Great. So on a macro, you're still putting in higher highs and higher lows. You would like to see it make a lower high or at least a lower low after next one. Usually, if it's to directly put in a lower low, most likely it's going to come and make a higher high. After which there would be a retracement to confirm the lower high where altcoins would go nuts in this range. So the first move here is going to be decent leg. Now, there is another way where the market can play this out. It would go up, barely put in a new high, trap a lot of people there, come back down, right? Now, if it bounces back at this point without dropping below to this range, then you are looking for the price to go back up. Next time, once it breaks this range, that's where you are literally watching the red flag in the market. As of now, you don't have that. So some people ask, should I exit the market? I'm like, no, if it's me, I wouldn't do that until I have a confirmation. If this is the range and it's breaking higher, it gets a retest and a bounce, I'm completely wrong. This thing is going to $1 million. But do I expect that to happen with, say, 50%, 60% odds? No. Maybe if I'm wrong, I'll give 20% odds, 15% odds for that kind of a scenario. But as of now, based on everything you have seen in the history, Most likely, we are not looking at that scenario. What you're looking at is a local rounding movement in the price action. You, me, and everyone in the altcoin market would like to see that. Because one of the primary reasons why we look at everything, the price structure, the pattern, is to see the odds in the market. If the pattern, guys, have strength, they will push this. By the time you get a breakout here, that's the confirmation of new trend. So the bull flag, which the price showed you, becomes the next direction. You break out, you retest, and you bounce. Now again, that's a short-term scenario. I agree. You go on a macro chart, you like to look what the trend looks like, what the price structure shows you. You are trending to the upside. I don't think there is a doubt in that. So expecting such a move here is not the bad thing. Now, even if you are on a monthly chart, this is what you're looking at. I mean, this has been a great move to the upside. We cannot deny that fact. And some of them ask, okay, that's overextended. No, I wouldn't put it that way. Because we have seen this kind of a move extending all the way, and the wave 3 was very small. So I would personally anticipate something similar. If the market has shown me that it has done this, I would expect for something similar. Now, the resistance. Say you're a trend line guy. You'd argue like, no, maybe we're only going till this range. If that's you, then I would put this and say, okay, maybe that's just a 15x, which the market is going to do in altcoin terms, and you're only going to see another 5x from this range. If that's you, you're putting the term altcoin, excluding Ether, is going to reach 4 trillion plus, which means with Ether, that's going to be 5 trillion. Most likely with Bitcoin, that's a $10 trillion market as crypto, as an entire crypto, which means the small caps are bursting through, crazy, maybe 50x to 100x. Medium cap to large cap, yeah, there would be decent gains, but not in all coins. So you literally have to understand which of these coins have already went up nuts. If that's already up 10x, don't expect another 25x or another 10x from here. Most likely it would be limited. The assets which just broke out of its accumulation and is here, they are going to give you the highest odds. You literally just have to look at this. If the price shows you it did this, it broke higher, retested and bounced, your confirmation is there. Ride it till it gives you a negative divergence. You will see that. Whether it's on a 3-day chart, whether it's on a weekly chart, you can literally see what's happening in the market. Use that. Ride the price action till that point. As of now, you don't have that. You like to see the price make that, but you need more patience, because what you're watching in the market right now is the fact that the price action is still trending to the upside. So maybe you are at this point. Cool. Maybe you're at this point. In both cases, you have upside. In one, you have enormous upside. So follow these assets which you are riding on based on the same idea. Use it, execute it, take the profits. Bring those to your portfolio. Don't wipe those out. When the portfolio shows you there is a huge, enormous opportunity in the market, use that. Because when you go on the Bitcoin dominance on a monthly, this is what you're looking at. We came up, agreed, but the trend is slowing down. Each time you're going up here, your upside is reducing. So if it gets rejected below that level of 51 on a monthly, that shows a huge double bottom reversal, which is going to be crazy win for those who are riding altcoins. The market is going to explode. You're going to make great gains, but without patience, without discipline, you are not going to reach there. And if you believe the scientific investor family gave you an advantage with value, smash that like button. I'm watching a lot of you smashing that like button there. I'm really thankful for each and every one of you. So if you haven't considered hitting that like button yet, please do consider doing the same. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.